Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good evening. We are back one more time with one more game. So, guys, I'm I'm doing this new concept where on Sundays I do a rapid game for like 18 minutes. I post a 18-minute rapid game, but on Tuesday and Friday, but on Tuesday, but on Tuesdays and Fridays I post a 5 minute to 8 minute blitz video. Just because cause I'm trying to hit the market on all sides. Then on Mondays and Thursdays I can post like a 2 minute puzzle battle. A 2 minute puzzle battle or a 2 minute puzzle verse or something. Just just so every single day I have content out, and every single day I can increase my watch time. Because we are all trying to make it big in this industry. Because Gotham is Gotham, and I'm not him, but I want to be like him. So I'm trying to do the most I can. Because Gotham chess, even right now, as big as he is, he's posting every day, every 2 days. He's doing all of that. So I can't post once a week. Because at that point, how am I gonna make it big? No, how am I gonna make it small? Let's be honest, I'm supposed to be posting like four times a day. I'm supposed to be doing that because Goffin be posting once a day. And he has a massive audience. So I have to maybe try to just steal any of the babies that don't want Gotham. I just need to work my way in there. So yeah, enough of me ranting. So what game are we doing? We are doing a queen's pawn. If it takes out, we move back. Just a nice, easy game. And if it takes, yeah, cool. Why? No, I will just move completely back. So when I custom my king, I can, yeah, the baby then move the pawn up, then move the bishop back. Exactly. And my opponent might do some. Okay, I don't understand that move because now he will take. I will castle. I will castle, and he will take. Say I will take the queen. Take back, and he can't. And if he takes. Okay, so he's just doing what I told him to do. And now he can't even move there or there because the rook, the bishop. Um, First I will move this way. So if he moves that side, I will just move forward. Then if he moves down, I will move the rook. If he moves this side, I will move the bishop forward to f3. Then if he moves the rook down, I will move the bishop to e4 to protect the pawn. Then move the bishop back. Target the knight can move to b6 or to f4. If it moves to f4, I will move the pawn up. I will move the g2 pawn to g3 just to kick the knight out again. And he's trying to do some of this, some of that. So I'm not about that. Just move the pawn up, kick the knight out one more time. Then move the bishop from b2 to b4. Snipe, he will probably take. I will take back. Then he will probably do move the rook to defend the a7 pawn that's attacked by my bishop. Or I could do that. I'm thinking now. If this rook was here, if my b1 rook was on g3, I would be so happy right now. I would be so happy. No, think about it. If this rook was here, I would take. Then if he moves this way, okay, I'm thinking now. Counter your attack. Counter your attack the rook. Counter attack the rook. Counter attack the rook. And you'd have to move back to b8. And when he moves back to b8, I will move my pawn up. Then he will take the the pawn on a2. Then I will take the rook on b8. So we take the pawn on a2, I will take the rook on b8. Then he will take back with the d8 pawn. Then I will take the pawn on a7. Then we will have the same material. We have the same material, but then the bishop will not attack the rook that's on b8. So you could either move it downwards. Cool. Take, take. Let's wrap it up. Okay. So now my calculation is over. So you could either move it to a8 to b7, or just complete it downwards to attack maybe some of this. Wait, you could move it to b3 to attack my pawn on c3. Because even if I move it back, I can't protect it completely. Okay, I see what you're about now. I see what you're actually about. I see what you're actually about. But that's a bad move because now I can move my f1 rook to d1, and that renders the position finished. Because on the matter of fact, then your bishop on d7, we have to move either to c8 or to e8. And no matter the position it moves to, if it moves to e8, and it moves to e8, I will just take the pawn on f7. No, on c6. Yeah, because it can't take back with the bishop. Because if it does, it's mating. It's mating too. So move, move. Okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't even think about that. Okay, I see what we are about. I see what this game is actually about. Okay, I see what this game is actually about now, man. I didn't even see that. I was busy calculating moves where it has to move. Okay, I see what this game is actually about. And I just moved the pawn up so that now this knight can never win this pawn. He can never win this pawn because the bishop will always protect it. And the moment I move my king, the pawn is unwinnable. The moment I move my king closer, the pawn is unwinnable. Because now he will probably move there or move. Yeah. Then the pawn is unwinnable for the whole game. Then for the whole game, my opponent will have to protect the c6 pawn. Because at any moment I could just take. Yeah. But I see what my opponent is actually about. That move where he took, if he didn't see it taken with the knight in that position, the game would have been over. It would have been over without a shadow of a doubt. If he didn't see it takes with the knight, like in this position, if he didn't see it takes with the knight, the game would have been over. If that knight wasn't on the board, the game would have been over. Wait, but isn't the knight just trapped in the corner now? I'm thinking about it now. DP. So now, isn't the survival of the knight just dependent on this bishop? So the moment this bishop moves, the whole game has collapsed. Because remember, if this bishop moves, okay, okay, I see what we're actually about. I see what we're actually about. Um, move forward. Oh, the bishop to that square. If the bishop is that square, okay. I see what we're actually about. So this is the game that we are playing right now. So this is the kind of chess so this is the kind of chess that people experience at 1900. So this is the game at 1900. So this is the game. Okay. So this is the game at 1900 year. Okay. So this is the game at 1900. Perfect. 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 I want to see my opponent get out of this. I want to see my opponent get out of this. Because now, okay, I repeat. So this is the game at 1900. But you see, I don't want this pawn to die. I don't want him to take this pawn. Because if he takes that pawn, I don't want him to take the c5 pawn. Because if he takes that pawn, this bishop, this if I take the c5 pawn, his c6 pawn can just walk off the board. For example, if you put the knight on a4, then put the bishop on. If you put the knight on a4, then put the bishop on e6. One, two, three, secured. I can't touch that pawn at any point. And he just continues doing that for like the whole game. To can't touch the pawn, and the queens immediately. There is no, I can't do anything but completely collapse. And I'm repeating. So this is the game at the high. This is the game at 1900. This is the game. Whenever I think I understand a move or a sequence, my opponent finds the best move. He finds the move that I couldn't even think about experiencing. Okay. For example, right now, take. Wait. Why didn't he take? Uh, um, 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 um. Wait a minute. Wait a moment, Axie. One, two. Where does the king go? Goes back. I move here. Wait a minute, Axie. On a deeper moment, can't I stop all the pawns from going anywhere? On a deeper one, can't I just stop all the pawns from moving completely? Um, there's an ad again. Oh, I'm thinking now, can't I just stop all the pawns from moving anywhere completely? Like this move. Wait a moment. Wait a moment though. But now, what actually is the game? If it takes, I take. And if it doesn't take, all my pawns are on dark squares. Okay, so it's a draw in that case. So it's a draw in that case. So it's a draw in that case. Unless he wants a pawn break. Unless he wants a pawn break, which will literally put me on a clear path to victory. Unless he wants a pawn break, then I will move the. Unless he wants that. Because this is a draw. Like, this is at the highest level, it's a draw. Wait, it's a draw unless my opponent does something funny. Like for example, if his bishop is here but my king is there. If his bishop is here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Lord, I'm sorry for using your name in vain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The game is over. I thought I won this game. I thought the game was a draw. Then my opponent pulled out moves that I didn't. I thought the game was. Wrapped up. I was thinking, okay, the game is then done. What else are we doing? I thought the game was done. Um, um, isn't that a draw? In his name, amen. This game was cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. When I tell you, if this man with 2 seconds, if this man at any point took that house pawn, because he already got my house bishop, he got the base of protecting the pawn. If I did when he was like, nah, let me make a pit stop to take the pawn first, then mate him over. But he didn't. The the universe said I should win this game. The universe said I should win this game. 88 moves and I won. I won. Full stop. You can't tell me anything. You can't tell me I don't deserve to be 1900. You can't tell me that. On that note, good morning, good night, good evening, and have a good day.